Hi everyone, it's Mr. Bartle here and welcome to your next home learning video. Now normally in phonics we go over sounds that we already know or we learn a new sound. Well, this week we're going to read stories and books together using our phonics. So I hope you enjoy the book. Feel free to pause the video and read along with your grown-up, or you can read along with me. It's up to you. Enjoy. Now, the book that I've chosen today is a non-fiction book, and a non-fiction book gives us lots of information about something in particular. So I wonder what you think the book is going to be about. Have a look at the front cover for me. What do you think our book is going to be about? That's right, it's going to be about diggers. And our story, or sorry, our book is called All Sorts of Diggers. Okay. And let's go to the first page of our book. And before we read, we're going to go through some of the sounds that might be in this story and have a go at reading some of the words and also some tricky words as well. Now, I'm not going to go through every sound that you can see, and you might want to do that on your own and pause the video, but I'm going to choose just a few sounds that we could try and work out together. So I wonder if you can work out what this sound is here. That's right, it's a trigraph and it's a I sound. Well done if you got that one right at home. The next one I'm going to choose is this one just here. Does anybody know what this sound is? That's right, it's a digraph and it's a ng sound. Now the next one I'm going to choose is this one just, or this one just here. Does anybody know what this sound is here? It's another digraph and it's a sound. And the last one I'm going to choose is this one up here. And again, it's another digraph and it makes what sound? That's right, it's A. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is have a look at these tricky words at the bottom. Now, some of these tricky words are really tricky and you may not have seen them before in your reading books and you may not have learnt them at school yet, but we're going to go through them together anyway to see what they are. So this one down here is tricky word you. Okay, so try and remember that because you'll need that. You might need that in this book. The next word we're going to do is this one down here. And this one is all. All right. And the next one we have is are. And the next word is here. Now, those are 4 tricky words that you might not know, but try and remember them because they might be coming up in our story. Now, we have some words just here that we'll be using in our book. Okay, so what I want you to do for me is pause the video and see if you can work out what the words are by segmenting and blending with your grown-up to see if you can read those words. Off you go. Welcome back, everyone. Now, there are 6 words there and I'm going to choose 3 to read. Okay, and the first one I'm going to read is this one here. And I wonder if you can join in with me. So pop out your robot arms for me, and together we're going to segment and blend that word. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Main. Well done, guys. The next one we're going to do is this one up here. So again, pop out your robot arms for me, and let's see if we can segment and blend the word together. After 3. 1, 2, 3. S, oi, ul, soil. And the last one that I'm going to do with you is this one just here. And this one is tricky because it has 2 sounds, but one of them is a trigraph. I wonder if you can remember what the trigraph sound makes. So pop your robot arms out for me, and after 3, we'll do it together. 1, 2, 3. I, hi. Well done, everyone. Let's move on to our first page of the story. Okay, now I'm going to read it, and you can either join in with me or you can pause the video and have a go on your own. So the first word I can see is our tricky word here. Here is a digger. Can you point to the digger for me? That's right, there is the digger. And the next thing I'm going to read is this cloud up here. I wonder if you can join in with me. Can you see the main parts? Can you see the main parts? Can you see the main parts of the digger? Now this might be a good time to pause the video, and I wonder if you can try and read some of the main parts of the digger. Okay, now let's go through a few together. Now the first one I'm going to go through is this one just here. So again, pop out your robot arms for me, and together we will segment and blend the word. Off we go. 1, 2, 3. Cab. And the cab is where the driver sits when he's driving or using the digger. Okay, now the next one I'm going to try and read is this one just here. Can you read it with me? Pop out your robot arms and let's segment and blend the word together. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Arm. That one is tricky, but we do have a digraph just at the beginning of our word and then the sound just after. Arm. And the last one that I'm going to do with you is this word just here. So for the last time, pop out your robot arms for me, and we're going to segment and blend the word together after 3. And watch out, there are 2 digraphs in this word. Off we go. 1, 2, 3. Chain. And I'll pop in the sound buttons for you to see those 2 digraphs. We've got one there, and our sound at the end. Chain. Okay. Right then, here is our next page, and we have 3 sentences to read together. So again, you might want to pause the video and have a go at reading these on your own, or you can join in with me. Now, the first word I can see is another tricky word, and it's the. Can you see the capital letter at the beginning of the sentence? That means it comes at the beginning of a sentence. So the cab is high up. The cab is high up. The next sentence I'm going to do on this page is this one just here. Can you spot that tricky word again? There it is. The arm is long. Now in the word long, can you find the digraph for me? Where do you think the digraph is? Well done, it is just there. Can you see it? The arm is long. And the last sentence that we're going to do is this sentence here. Off we go. This bucket has teeth. Okay, this bucket has teeth. And the teeth are just here, and the teeth will help the bucket, which is this part here, pull up all of that dirt or soil into the digger. Okay, let's have a look at the next page. Here we go. Now we've got two sentences to read on this page. The first one is going to be the top one. All right, and let's see if we can read that one together. We have a, d, I, g, digger, k, a, n, can, d, I, g, dig, up, s, oi, oo, soil. Now in that sentence, I wonder if you can find the oi sound for me. Can you find the oi sound? And the oi sound is a digraph. And remember, a digraph is when two letters make just one sound. So which one of those do you think is the oi sound? That's right. Well done, guys. It's this one just here. That is the oi sound in soil. S, oi, ul, soil. Okay. Our next sentence is this one just here. Now it starts off the same as the last sentence. So we have a digger can pick things up. A digger can pick things up. Okay, let's go on to our next page. Okay, and we only have one sentence on this page and lots of pictures to look at as well. And the sentence reads, a, d, I, g, digger, k, a, n, can, fix, o, d, s, roads. So a digger can fix roads when they are broken. And I wonder if you can find the O sound in this sentence for me. Can you find O, O, O in this sentence? That's right, it is just here. There is the O sound in roads. O, D, S, roads. Oh, there's one just at the bottom as well. Let's go back up to that one, because I think that's our last page. Okay, now we have this sentence here, and this sentence has two tricky words, and the two tricky words are in red. So start thinking about what you think those two tricky words could be, and let's read this sentence together. D, I, g, s, diggers are, so this is tricky word are just here. G, d, good, at all, another tricky word. Sorts of, things. Diggers are good at all sorts of things, and you can see the pictures above that show what diggers can do. Okay, now that's the end of our book all about diggers. And after we've done that, we can have a look at this page just here. Okay, and you have a couple of questions. So the first question you might want to have a go at is, where would you find teeth on a digger? Can you remember where the teeth are on the digger? Have a chat to your grown-up, and you may want to point to it on the picture of the digger, which is just here. Can you point to where the teeth are on the digger for me? Have a think. And let's see if we can find out where they are. Here they are, just here. Okay, can you remember the teeth helped the bucket, which is just this part here, scoop up all of the soil? Now the next question is, what jobs can diggers do? Can you remember what jobs diggers do? And I can remember one thing, and that one thing is that diggers can help fix roads. I wonder if you can think of anything else that diggers can do. Now, those are our two questions, and the other thing that we can have a think about are the rhino challenges, which are just here. Okay, and the first rhino challenge says, use toy building bricks or other things you have at home to make your own digger. What does your digger do? So you might want to, maybe if you're having some playtime a bit later on, make a digger at home, and then you could maybe take a picture of your digger and send it into Tapestry. I'd really like to see lots of pictures or videos of diggers at home. So if you'd like to do that, you can do a bit later on. And the last thing to think about is diggers work very hard. Can you think of any other vehicles that have a job to do? So can you think of at home any other vehicles that have a special job? Again, you might want to build one of these vehicles at home, or maybe you can draw one and send it into Tapestry a bit later on if you want to. Now, I hope you enjoyed reading that book with me, and we'll do another one tomorrow. But for now, I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.